Hola banda, aquí saludos a todos y sean bienvenidos a la campaña del Witcher,
That's
la
it,
historia
Roach.
de Geraldo de la
Hey
Ribera.
there.
Bueno, lo que voy a hacer va a ser y estos puntos de interés, estos 4 puntos, y después si queda tiempo voy a hacer una misión secundaria. En un momento adecuado, justo que estoy acá dando vueltas. Además son estas 4 nada más que están acá. Baja, baja, baja. Hermanos, no, otras millones. Sí.
Stench.
Bien chico, lo pueden leer, ponen pausa y lo leen. What the fuck? No. Ah, bien. Él acabó, lo enterró acá y se lo llevó. Pero no esa era la misión principal de irme a otro país, a otro reino, no sé qué mierda. Vamos a ver. No sé si puedo pasar por ahí con el caballo, yo creo que no, ¿verdad? Sí, pero no puedo.
Move it.
Esos soldados no sé si son rojos. Bueno, si tienen ahí, la ven. Ponen pausa y la ven. Vale. What the fuck? Ah, no, no, bueno. Suicidio. Sí. Rojo. Vamos por acá. El pajaraco gigante era. El guajolote mafia. Ah, ya. Creo que todas son de tesoro. No sé qué te secundaria podría ser. Ahí con ver. Ah, buenísimo. otro que siga muriendo de sangre. Falta uno todavía. Ese de ahí significa peligro, boludo. Ya hay 4 puntos marcados así, ¿no? Vamos a este último y después vemos qué hacemos. Volvemos a la plaza.
Ah, shit.
Vamos a hacer de tesoro. Wow, qué susto,
Come on.
Mira que fue fuerte ese, bro. La mato ahí, tío. Perfecto, ahora nos vamos. En las misiones. No. Bueno, voy a hacer misiones de Yasky. A ver qué nos dice. Si nos enseña. ¿Dónde hay un TP? Acá. La toma de rollo está, ¿no?
Run, Roach.
Es raro que no encuentro yo de boludo las sobreteras hierbas cuando las encuentro. No es que le tenga miedo a los trolls, pero no me gusta matar animales tontos. Además también lo que hace porque limpia los cuerpos y no vienen los otros bichos. Piensen, chicos, piensen. Vamos a ver la Yaskia. Mm, las bombas y los virotes se pueden usar de dos modos. Con apunta o manual, sí. Bien.
Wonderful.
Ever heard the legends of the White Wolf?
Sick of it all.
Black ones, Redanians.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Maybe the Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mention that. I went to see Vivaldi. Nobody said. Witchers are no good as guarantors. The risk of premature death is way too high. But I have another idea. I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Bueno,
As long as they pay. Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
what's he schemed up this time?
entonces. No, hay un puente choto. Creo que si voy caminando por acá voy a llegar más rápido.
Mug like that.
They hate you too, fat girl.
¿Qué les dije? Me está vibrando otra vez el man. Ahí está. La pantalla. Ah, sí. Bien. Nunca me hice eso todavía el caballo. Oh, busca embarcaciones en los puertos. Wow, gracias. Nunca se me ocurre buscar un puerto en barco. What? como para el otro lado,
The second sword, is it in case the first one we break?
Those poor wretches who fled Velen.
Ah, otra vez la actriz.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Swords?
Wars. Wars
Not
everywhere.
safe round here.
Por aquí salte más fácil. No te vas a matar, Gerard, ahí un salto.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Después de la noche se... Che, ¿saben qué? Yo creo que Radovid me está siguiendo, boludo. Me está siguiendo los pasos con sus soldados. Ellos deben saber de la conspiración del gordo.
Think I'll go lie down.
¿Por qué carajo tiene que venir 10.000 kilómetros de caballo este?
Run, Roach.
The two of you.
Take it easy.
Ya no está aquí, desde que ha sido con el
We're not in
conseguido.
no one's way. Not bothering us out.
You're bothering me. Git.
Después de la noticia. Bien.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Dandelion, this is not gonna work.
It will, it will. You'll see. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, no.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought. I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Solo golpe de mano. Bueno, ya que tío tiene techo, y entonces yo me voy a acabar. Qué culo que ya. Tengo que devolver la espada a la señora. Si Geraldo viviría en esta época ganaría un Oscar, ¿eh? Como conocido.
I've had enough of living.
No loitering round here.
Bueno, son las 5 de la mañana, pero...
Old man Spadania gives long time, long as they pay.
Scrum before I lose my peace.
You don't know how to give, you can't receive. Saying I'm no good black ones, Spadanians. You got to tell them. Hey there, handsome. And don't hit.
Ahí está.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
No, va a pintar como un...
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Get on. You've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Oh well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her. Do you see what I see?
Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde está? Ahí está la vuelta.
Giddy up.
Vamos. Bien.
Whoa there, Roach.
¿Cuánto dinero recibe?
What's the ruckus about?
She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here.
Find anything?
The key.
Bien.
Whoa! What it...
Watch it. and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Bien, todo salió bien. Me olvidé parte de la
Well,
madre, pero
I'm
bueno.
off.
I'll catch up to you.
Quizás si lo hacía cagar, no iba a venir con nosotros.
Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Bien. Entender.
Oh,
Ay, este caballo peor. No sé si tiene la culpa el caballo o a los que lo programaron, ¿no? Vamos. Este juego podría haber salido en Play 3 en la generación vieja. Creo que no. Bien. Creo que es más tranquilo en el caballo. Creo que necesitaba 200 metros.
Come on now.
What the fuck? ¿Tiene una espada? Son ladrones.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! You'll regret this, mutant. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not good.
Bien. Agata. Bien. Grifo contra
Tell me
monstruo.
what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Ah, no. Ay, Dios, me puse solo, me queda.
I just hung the laundry.
No, para.
That's it, Roach.
Caballo, punto. Teleport. Digo, todo por abrir un negocio, boludo, pero... Ay, que cerrado, desgraciadamente, un impuesto estúpida.
Slow now.
Ah, ya está bien, perfecto. Le mandamos TP aquí. 14 minutos quedan. Sí, 10 minutos. La señal de Axia. Ah. Todo lo que se la pulsa. Y ya con los poquito bien. Digo, ahora falta que la correr una carrera.
Look at that horse barrel ahead.
Seems you're a considerable psalm in the red. But you shan't stop. Okay.
Not much of a choice before.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Ay,
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
That's it, Roach.
No, mira, en serio me estás jodiendo.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ay, no. Me estás jodiendo. No, jódeme el hoyo, mira donde se bulla la mierda esta. ¿En serio, Rose? No voy a ganar. Qué culiao, boludo.
Giddy up.
No puede ser, boludo, qué asco. Culiao, boludo, nunca esperé que se me bulle aquí el caballo de mierda este. Va a tener que buscar todo, ¿no? No puedo así seguramente. Ya perdí. Qué culiadera vieja, boludo, qué asco.
I'm as good as dead. Time to flee to safer climes. Caviar, perhaps?
Come on. There's gotta be something we can do.
Alas, I'm afraid all is lost. I had my chance and I squandered it. I fear Caviar is my last resort.
Good idea. A lot of people heading that way these days.
Halflings among them?
Not many. But word is everyone's welcome, regardless of species.
And Caviar it is. Perhaps my luck will improve there. Farewell, friend. And convey to Master Dandelion my kindest regards and my deepest regrets.
Qué caballo culiao, me hubiera fijado antes, boludo.
Look at that horse barrel ahead.
Ahora va a correr, mira. No, no corrió. Qué culiao, qué bug de mierda.
Slower.
Este, boludo, el que programa este caballo, un hijo de puta. Bueno, vámonos. No, ya está, tengo que ir a la cartera. No voy a probar, boludo.
Come on, Roach.
Slower.
Ay, Dios. No se me ocurrió nunca que me iba a agarrar el bug ese choto, boludo. Nunca se me ocurrió. Qué asco. Bueno, se va a tener que conformar con eso ya.
Come on, Roach.
Wild Hunt's taking sick of it all.
Come by the chameleon. Grand opening tonight.
We start in G major.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
That's complicated, see? Much more than you assumed. Rotlick's in trouble. Afraid you'll have to do without the placards.
Take it I'm better off not knowing. Ugh, this is disastrous. Well, hope the chameleon's popularity won't suffer as a result.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time anyway.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
¿Qué pasó, boludo? Ay, Dios. Mira, le dijo que le iba a dar el dinero y no tenía dinero. Yo quiero ver qué pasó con Pris. O debe ser que hubo una trampa.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning Star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Himmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Bien, banda, qué hijo de puta que son, ¿cómo le van a hacer eso a Pris? Ella no hacía nada, boludo.
You lead.
Lo voy a guardar hasta acá. Bien.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Bien, banda, lo dejo hasta acá, ¿no? Pero bueno, si les gustó, no olviden de comentar y suscribirse. Nos veremos la próxima.
Is it not better to nip the problem in the